Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video. This is going to be the Q&A answers for the October 2015 Q&A. So first of all guys, I want to say a thank you to each and every one of you that submitted questions. 5 different people I believe going by this. And I had a little scroll and there's quite a few questions there. So yeah, really happy with that. Thank you very much guys. If you're new to this whole Q&A thing, basically what I do in the description below, I'll leave like a timestamp so you can just jump straight to your questions. If you don't want to listen to the whole Q&A just to hear your question, you can just jump straight to it. I just think it's more, convenient for you guys. So yeah, be sure to check the description. But anyway guys, let's get on with it, shall we? I'm going to go with the oldest comments first. So it's going to be like first come, first served kind of thing. I was going by the timeline here, which I'm hoping will be accurate. So the first question comes from James Barrett. And he asks, what game are you most looking forward to in 2016? That's actually a pretty damn good question. For me, definitely Uncharted 4. Absolute huge fan of the Uncharted series. Uncharted 1 was good, Uncharted 2 was just absolutely phenomenal, and Uncharted 3 was brilliant as well. And with the whole, the graphic capabilities of the PS4, I really can't wait to see what Uncharted 4 is going to be like. I'm really hoping they don't let us down. But it is Naughty Dog, so I'm kind of expecting a good game like the Uncharted series and like The Last of Us. They do make some pretty damn awesome games. And Uncharted 4 guys, I just cannot wait, because I just love the whole Uncharted series. I love the characters, I love usually it's got a really good story, quite humorous at times. Gameplay in my opinion is really fun. So yeah guys, I just cannot wait to see what it's going to be like. And I'm hoping it's not going to be one of those games that it's just absolutely beautiful to look at, but the gameplay is boring as hell. I really hope it doesn't turn into something like that. But like I say, it's Naughty Dog, so I'm hoping for a really good experience from Uncharted 4. So yeah, it's definitely a game I'm most looking forward to in 2016. So yeah, James Barrett, thank you very much for your question, mate. The next set of questions comes from Ste Smith. He's got 13 questions here. Yeah, Ste Smith's been subscribed to my channel for quite a while, often comments on my videos and stuff. So yeah, really appreciate it, mate. His first question is, I want to get up here. Who do you think will be relegated from the Barclays Premier League? That's actually a pretty damn good question. Probably Newcastle. I think Newcastle's playing poor. I know they won at the weekend, but they beat Norwich 6-2, but I don't know, I just don't think Newcastle's that great a team, to be honest. I think probably Newcastle will probably get relegated. Probably Watford. I've not really seen, too much from Watford that's made me too convinced that they're going to stay in the Premier League. And who else? And the third team I'm probably going to say is Bournemouth. I don't think they're... To be honest, I don't think they're going to survive, in my opinion. I mean, they might, change their ways and that, but for me, I think Bournemouth will probably get relegated as well, and end up going straight down to the Championship, just like Watford. So I think that's probably my 3 teams to go down: Watford, Newcastle, and Bournemouth. His second question is, do you watch NXT? Sometimes. I don't really watch it as much as what I do with Raw and SmackDown. I don't watch it every week. I may watch it once every 2 or 3 weeks. For me, NXT is actually quite good, I mean, I'd like to see some of those people in the main roster, like Tyler Breeze, Baron Corbin, Sami Zayn. I think he's currently injured. I like the Vaudevillains. They're a pretty damn good tag team. Yeah, there's quite a lot of good, good talent on NXT, and some really good divas as well, like Bailey and Carmella and stuff. Some really good divas. And to be honest, because I'd like to see some of them, get put up to the main roster. Especially Tyler Breeze and Baron Corbin, and of course Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn's is fantastic in the ring, in my opinion. But yeah, I watch it sometimes, but not all the time. Question 3: do you have a girlfriend, or have you ever had a girlfriend? Pretty interesting question. No, I've not got a girlfriend at the moment. I've not had one for, I don't know, 5 years maybe. To be honest, I'm not really that good at, relationships, talking to women, to be honest. I just never really know what to say, I always freeze, especially talking to the good looking ones. I always end up bloody freezing, not knowing what to say. I'm just really shy when it comes to asking girls out and things. So that's probably why, I've not got a girlfriend. I've not had one for bloody years. I'd like one, to be honest. But you know, I'm not desperate, if I'm being totally honest with you guys. You know, I'm happy the way I am, single. You know, but you know, maybe one day I'll get a girlfriend, and everything will change. But yeah, at the moment, no girlfriend, and not had one for about probably 5 years. 4. Have you ever seen a YouTube Smoky Dog? He's hilarious. No, I've never even heard of that guy. I don't think. Hold on. I'll Google him, or I'll YouTube him, hold on. But no, I don't think I've ever seen him before. He sounds interesting. Yeah, he seems to be the kind of guy that rants and raves about everything. I don't know, it could be quite funny. I might give him a check out later. But yeah, I've not actually, I've never actually seen one of his videos before. Question 5. Do you prefer tits or ass? I'm all about the titties, me. Yeah, that's definitely my preference. You know, both are alright, but for me, yeah, definitely the tits. Question 6. What's your favourite beer or cider? I definitely prefer cider, and for me, probably Strongbow's probably my favourite. You know, I mean, I can drink anybody's cider, whether it be Bloody Mary Downs or, you know, cheaper stuff. But for me, my preference and the one I prefer is Strongbow. But also it's a bit more expensive than like the cheaper ones and that. But yeah, my favourite cider is definitely Strongbow, and I definitely prefer cider to beer, in my opinion. Question 7. Do you like Jaeger bombs? I've never actually tried one. You know, I do hear, you know, a lot of good things. A lot of people do, you know, like them. They're not like making like really hyper or something. It's not just like some like really like sugary alcoholic drink or something. I'm not really sure, to be honest. But I've heard quite a lot about them. They're supposed to be, you know, quite good. But yeah, never tried one. Maybe try one someday, maybe. Question 8. Do you think Kevin Owens will ever become WWE Champion? I bloody hope so. I mean, for me, Kevin Owens is like the complete superstar. Great in the ring, great on the mic. He's got a fantastic moveset, in my opinion. Great finisher and that with public powerbomb. His whole moveset I think is really good. You know, the cannonball, stuff like that. And yeah, I do think he has got the potential to be a WWE World Champion. I mean, I hope so. I mean, I just think Kevin Owens, like I say, is like the complete superstar. And yeah, I can definitely see him getting the world title at some point. I think he'd be quite, you know, credible as a WWE champion. You know, because I do think he's quite popular, despite being a bad guy. He's probably like one of the most popular bad guys in the WWE. I think that's really down to him being so good in the ring that people are just, you know, really respecting him. And yeah, I do think Kevin Owens will be WWE champion in the future, maybe the next 2 years, maybe. But yeah, I would definitely love to see Kevin Owens get the title at some point, and I do think he will, but I'm just not really sure when. Question 9. Who do you think will win the Royal Rumble this year? That's a good question. It could be Kevin Owens, actually. You know, I think Kevin Owens would be actually quite a good, you know, person like to get a world title match at WrestleMania, to highlight WrestleMania. I do think Kevin Owens has that potential. I do think he'd be, you know, if he did end up winning, he'd be a credible champion. I just hope WWE doesn't do something stupid like, God forbid, have Roman Reigns win it again, or something like Dolph Ziggler or something. I really hope they don't do that. I personally would like to see Kevin Owens or Dean Ambrose, but I don't think Dean Ambrose, the way he's booked at the moment, I don't think he's really going to be in the title picture for a little while. So I'm going to say my prediction would be for Kevin Owens to win the Royal Rumble and end up highlighting WrestleMania. I think that would be, you know, I think that would be a good move actually. Question 10. Who do you think will face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania? That's a good question. I don't think it'll be The Undertaker. I think his match with Undertaker at Hell in a Cell might be the last one. At least that's the way it's been rumoured. Who else could face Brock Lesnar? I suppose there's The Rock. Brock against Rock. I think that would be quite good. I'd quite like to see that. Or Brock and Stone Cold. But I'm not really sure what kind of, you know, condition Stone Cold's. I'm not sure if he'd be that good in the ring anymore. Yeah, to be honest, I'm probably going to say, as a prediction, I'm probably going to say Brock Lesnar versus The Rock. I personally would like to see it. I think it would make quite an interesting match. So yeah, I'm going to say Brock against The Rock. Question 11. Favourite aftershave? For me, it's probably Adidas. I don't know if I've got it here. But it would be Adidas Ice Dive. I love that stuff. I don't think I've got any here actually, that's a bloody sham. I've got this, I've got the roll-on stuff, look. But you get it as a deodorant and an aftershave and stuff as well. Yeah, Adidas Ice Dive, absolutely love it, great smell. Just quite a refreshing feel about it. So yeah, for me, without a shadow of a doubt, Adidas Ice Dive, and it's actually quite cheap as well. I think it's like £1 to £2. It's nothing too expensive. But yeah, big fan of Adidas Ice Dive. Awesome. Question 12. Well, here we go. What's your favourite porn category? What's porn? Don't think I've heard of that, to be honest. Lesbian. Nah, I don't think I've heard of that. Question 13. Who do you prefer, Newcastle or Sunderland? To be honest, I don't really like any of the two of them, if I'm being totally honest, but I'd probably say Sunderland. I'm not sure if you're a Newcastle fan or a Sunderland fan. I've got a weird feeling you're a Newcastle fan, but I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of any of the two of them, but as a preference, I'd probably say Sunderland. But like I say, I'm not really a big fan of any of the two of them, but I'd probably just say Sunderland. Not by much, but just prefer them slightly. But anyway, yeah, Ste Smith, thank you very much for the question, mate. Really appreciate it. And next question is from Lewis Cooksley, another person who's been following or subscribed to my channel for quite a while. So this question is, when did you start gaming and what inspired you? I think it was just when I started playing Sonic the Hedgehog when I was younger. When I was, what, 2, 3 year old maybe? I can't bloody remember, to be honest. I can't even remember playing it for the first time. But yeah, that's when I started gaming. I suppose Sonic the Hedgehog did kind of inspire me because I just fell in love with the Sonic games. And obviously like Streets of Rage games. Sega Mega Drive has so many bloody fantastic games on it. But yeah, that's really what inspired me. Just loving the Sonic the Hedgehog games so much, and I was like, I must have just thought to myself, you know what, gaming is pretty damn awesome. This is what I want to do as a hobby. So yeah, that's really just what inspired me, and that was really when I started gaming when I was like 2 or 3 year old. Again, that's just a rough estimate. I can't really, tell you exactly how old I was, but I'd probably say it was about 2 or 3. And I don't remember playing it, but it was definitely Sonic the Hedgehog 1. And like I say, it was that game that made me fall in love with gaming. So yeah, that's really what inspired me, and when I started. So thank you very much for the question, mate. Really appreciate it. The next question is from someone else that's been subscribed to my channel for a long time. He's got 15 questions here. So yeah, not short on questions, mate. This says LFC Gamer. So thank you very much for the questions, mate. His first question is, who do you think will be promoted to the Premier League? That's a pretty damn good question. I'm hoping Hull, because I quite like Hull. My mum was originally from Hull, so I've always had a liking for Hull. So I do think they'll get promoted. They'll get back up to the Premier League. Kind of unlucky to get relegated, in my opinion. Could really have went either way. But yeah, I would probably say Hull. Maybe not win the league. Maybe get second. I think Derby might win it. So yeah, probably Derby County to win the league, Hull to finish second, and for maybe Middlesbrough to win the playoff. Yeah, I think that's probably the 3 teams I'm going to go for to get promoted. I quite like those 3 teams as well. I don't have anything against those 3 teams. My prediction is for Derby to win the league, Hull to finish second, and for Middlesbrough to win the playoffs. So those 3 teams I'm going to predict to get promoted to the Premier League next season. But yeah, really good question that. I like that one. And we're back. Sorry about that. I had to go and get a bloody drink. My throat was getting really dry. Question 2. What are your favourite hobbies besides football and playing games? That's a pretty interesting question. Absolutely love walking. I walk probably about 4 or 5 times a week. And walks take about 2 hours and that. I just absolutely love walking. I prefer it in the summer when it's really hot and really dry, so I can go along the cliffs, which take about 3 or 4 hours. Quite a long walk, quite tough going, because it's up and down body, loads and loads of hills. But yeah, I just absolutely love walking. I'm surprised I'm not thinner than what I am. I've still got a bit of the stomach fat, but that's probably just all the pizzas and the wine and stuff that I have. But yeah, I do a lot of walking, so I should really be losing a lot more weight than what I am. I should really cut out on the bloody cakes and things. Walking's definitely one of my favourite hobbies. Between that and listening to music, I listen to a lot of music. When I'm walking outside on my own, I always have my earphones in, to keep me motivated, listen to some tracks. Yeah, that's my favourite hobbies apart from gaming and watching football is walking and listening to music. Both together, if possible. So, yeah, pretty good question, mate. Really like that one as well. Question 3. What are your 5 favourite names for a girl? That's a pretty interesting question. I absolutely love the name Maria. I think Maria is just absolutely fantastic name. I'll probably say Cindy. Pretty good name, I think, as well. I think it's more, I don't know, like an older name, I suppose, but I don't know, I like the name Cindy. Amy, I think Amy's quite a good name. Who else? Trying to think. I think Lucy's alright as well. It took me a long time to think about that, actually. Yeah, probably Lucy, and maybe Emma. I think Emma's quite a good name. So yeah, probably my 5 favourite names for girls: Maria, Cindy, Amy, Lucy and Emma. That's probably my 5 favourite names. What I can think of at the moment. Yeah, I think they're pretty damn good names. Really like them. Question 4. Are you disappointed for Scotland missing out on qualifying for Euro 2016? Yeah, I was really disappointed, but to be honest, I should really be, I should really be used to it, because Scotland never bloody qualify for anything. They don't qualify for the Euros, they don't qualify for the World Cup. They don't qualify for anything. Scotland's just bloody hopeless at sports. They're rubbish at rugby, football, pretty much everything. Scotland's absolutely rubbish at. But yeah, I was really disappointed, and I mean, I was actually, I thought we had a good chance of qualifying, but getting beat by Georgia, yeah, just disaster, to be honest. Question 5. Have you ever thought about buying a Nintendo GameCube? Mostly for the Resident Evil titles. I thought about it in the past. I mean, it'd be quite interesting to play like Resident Evil 0 and stuff. But, I don't know, I'm not really sure if it's something I'm going to bother with, to be honest. I mean, for me, the bloody PlayStation consoles take up a lot of room as it is without adding more consoles. But, yeah, it would be quite interesting to play some of those like GameCube games, say especially the Resident Evils. And, yeah, but, I don't know, I might look into it at some point, but at the moment I'm not really, too fussy, to be honest. Question 6. Blondes or brunettes? It's an easy one for me. Always been a huge fan of the blondes. I don't know, I always find blondes like more attractive than like non-blondes. But yeah, I've got nothing against brunettes, but for me, in preference, definitely blonde. Yeah, always love blondes. Question 7. Do you like the Sly Raccoon games? That is something I've never actually played, the Sly Raccoon games. I've got, was it Thieves in Time or something on the PS3? I got it free with PlayStation Plus like months ago. I've not played it yet, and I've yet to play like the PS2 games. I'm going to hopefully get the Sly Raccoon HD collection at some point. It's definitely on my to get list. But yeah, never played the Sly Raccoon game. I think they're like platformers, so that would probably be right up my street. But yeah, I've never played the Sly Raccoon game, but I do hear they're supposed to be really good, so it's definitely something I'm going to look to get into at some point. Question 8. What are your childhood favourite cartoons? That's a good question. I used to love pretty much everything on Cartoon Network. I used to like Tom and Jerry as well. Tom and Jerry for me was like my favourite cartoon when I was younger. Absolutely fantastic. When I went to primary school, I used to live basically just up the road from the primary school. I used to go home at lunch and Tom and Jerry was always on. I used to have like a cheese sandwich and that in the house, and watch a few episodes of Tom and Jerry. Absolutely loved it. Those were the days. Cartoons nowadays, I don't know, they're not the same. You can't be the old ones. Another one for me was Danger Mouse. Absolutely loved Danger Mouse. I think they're supposed to be bringing that back. Or so I heard. I don't know whether it was just a rumour. But for me, I hope they don't bloody mess it up, because Danger Mouse was just absolutely fantastic back in the day. Another one was, of course, Pokemon. I mean, I guess that's considered a cartoon, like, it's an anime. I don't think I like Pokemon as much as like Tom and Jerry and like Danger Mouse and that. I mean, I think the thing with Pokemon was more about collecting the women trading cards and playing, the Game Boy games and things. But I did still like the show, but for me, my favourite, cartoons back in the day were definitely Danger Mouse and Tom and Jerry. Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. But like I say, almost everything on Cartoon Network used to be really good. Cow and Chicken, Dexter's Laboratory, Care Bear Bunch, all of them. I used to think they're absolutely fantastic. But for me, my favourites were definitely Tom and Jerry and Danger Mouse. Question 9. Who do you prefer, Bayern Munich, Schalke or Borussia Dortmund? That's a pretty damn good question. For me, I've always been a huge fan of Schalke. That's probably like the underdog of the three. Well, maybe not anymore. I think Dortmund's kind of went a bit downhill. But yeah, I've always been a big fan of Schalke. I mean, I like most German teams, you know, I'm not really got anything against any German clubs. But as a preference, I definitely prefer Schalke. Or as they're known in Football Manager 2015, Gelsenkirchen. Because I'm guessing didn't get bloody copyright. But I do like all three of them. I would say Schalke, then Bayern Munich, then Dortmund. But yeah, who do I prefer? Definitely Schalke. Always been a big fan of Schalke. Question 10. What is your favourite flavour Fanta? I definitely prefer the original, you know, just the orange. I do quite like some of the other ones, like the fruit twist and things. And I think there's another one like raspberry and something. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely prefer just the original, orange for me when it comes to Fanta. But I've never tried a flavour of Fanta that I've not liked. But for me, definitely just the original. I do prefer the orange one. Question 11. What was the angriest moment you had in any of your Let's Plays? Oh my god. There's been so many. There was definitely a point in the Getaway Black Monday where I think I threw the bloody controller, which was quite a bad thing to do. I think all you heard was like crash. And yeah, I threw the bloody controller. There's a few points like Driver 2 and I think it was 007 Nightfire where I crushed a plastic bottle. I was lucky I just had a plastic bottle beside me. Instead of throwing my controller, I decided just to crush the bottle. But yeah, again, that was quite bumming loud as well. But yeah, it's probably like the angriest moment is probably like throwing my controller. I think that was the Getaway Black Monday, where I really went to town. I was getting so bloody angry. It was such a frustrating game in general. But yeah, I just went absolutely bloody ballistic, and yeah, I threw the controller. Not one of my best moments, but it's quite hard to pick an angriest moment because I've had so many bloody angry moments while doing blind Let's Plays. But probably that one. If I find the clip, I'll try and add it in here. But yeah, it's probably like the most angriest I've been while doing Let's Plays. Wait there. Come on, Sergeant, we're losing them. Get in. Oh, don't get in. I'm going my fucking self. Leave me, I'm out. You committed too much crime. Right, I just hit one police officer that was in my way, and now apparently it was too much crime. Piss off, game. Just piss off. I was on a roll. You know I was on a roll. Now you're going to put me back to... You are as well. Right back to the beginning of the mission. Piss off. I just went absolute bloody berserk mode. Question 12. Who do you prefer, Crash or Spyro? When it comes to characters, definitely Spyro. I mean, Crash Bandicoot's kind of like one of those like silent kind of characters. But when it comes to the games, definitely Crash Bandicoot, especially Crash Bandicoot 2 and 3. But yeah, if you mean like as a character, definitely Spyro. Spyro's got, more of a personality, actually talks. Unless you can't remember the newer games where Crash kind of makes noises, which not really talking, is it? So if you mean the games, I would definitely say Crash Bandicoot. But if you mean as a character, I'd definitely say Spyro. Because he's just got, he's got more personality. Crash Bandicoot's he's kind of wooden, I mean, he's an iconic character. But he's kind of wooden compared to Spyro in my opinion. Question 13. Favourite and least favourite guilty pleasure? As for a least favourite guilty pleasure, I like Lady Gaga music. I wish I didn't, but for me it's just so catchy. Like I say, I wish I didn't, but I don't know, I just can't help it. So I'd probably say that's probably my least favourite, guilty pleasure. As for my favourite one, I'm just trying to think, to be honest. Right, well, I'm back. I couldn't really think of anything as a favourite guilty pleasure, but I've chosen this, Lollipop Chainsaw. I wouldn't necessarily say that it's a good game, but I've picked it because, for me, I don't know, I just really enjoy it, even though it's maybe not one of the best of games. I just think it's really humorous, a bit silly, but over the top silly, but for me I just absolutely love it. I mean, I wouldn't, if I was talking to like a group of people about video games, I wouldn't probably bring that Lollipop Chainsaw. Wouldn't go, hey, I like Lollipop Chainsaw, I do. But for me, I would say it's like a guilty pleasure. Not really something I'd mention to many people, but I would say it's definitely a guilty pleasure. I do like Lollipop Chainsaw, so yeah, probably for the wrong reasons, because it's over the top silly and it's got a hot chick in it. But anyway, yeah, Lollipop Chainsaw for me is probably my favourite guilty pleasure. Question 12, who do you prefer, Barcelona, Real Madrid or Valencia? For me, definitely Valencia. Again, that's kind of like the underdog of the three teams. But yeah, I'm not really a big fan of Real Madrid, to be honest, not at all. Barcelona, the only reason I like Barcelona is because of Messi and Suarez. So that's really the only reason why I prefer Barcelona to Real Madrid. But as the three teams, definitely Valencia, you know. I'm not really a big fan of like the Spanish teams. Valencia's alright, you know, Real Vallecano's alright, Deportivo La Coruña, maybe Levante, teams like that, Getafe. But yeah, for me, out of those three teams, definitely Valencia, you know, I don't really have a problem with Valencia. And of course Real Madrid's got Dive and Ronaldo, so yeah, sorry Ronaldo fans, I just cannot stand Ronaldo. And LFC Gamer's last question, question 15, and finally for your last question, I give you challenge. Can you sing Letter from America by the Proclaimers, but in a scary accent? Oh god, scary accent? I'm just trying to think how I could sing it in like a scary accent. I've sung it drunk, you've probably seen that, but yeah, I sung it drunk. That might have been a scary accent. I don't know. Right, hold on. Right, I'm not sure how well it's going to go, but I'm going to try like some kind of, I don't know, creepy accent, I guess. Don't know how well this is going to work. I think my bumming drunk version of Woman on the New Year is bad enough. But here we go. When you go, I'll be sent back a letter from America. Take a look up the rail track. From Miami to Canada. Broke off from work the other day. I spent the evening thinking about all the blood flowed away across the ocean to second chance. I wonder how it got on when reached the promised land. When you go, I'll be sent back a letter from America. Take a look up the rail track from Miami to Canada. Right, I'm back. I don't know how bloody well that turned out. My accent must have changed like blooming, I don't know, 7 times during that. But yeah, I'm not really good at doing bloody scary voices or scary accents, to be honest. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you very much for the questions, mate. Really appreciate it. Some really bloody interesting questions there. And obviously thank you for like watching so many of my videos, commenting on so many of my videos. Definitely appreciate it, mate. And yeah, I hope you liked my Letter from America scary version, even though it was kind of, I don't know, it was kind of like a bloody heavy metal version at times. But anyway, yeah, thanks so much, mate. Really appreciate it. Okay, the last set of questions comes from Pumpkin Juice 147, who is also known as Medieval Fan. He must have just changed his name recently for Halloween. So yeah, another great guy, got a great channel, obviously a big fan of Medieval, does Let's Plays and things, really awesome guy. And another Scottish guy, which is, I don't know, something I think's lacking in, like, on YouTube's, like, Scottish Let's Players, but anyway, let's get on with the questions, shall we? Sorry if my questions suck. I'm sure they don't suck, mate, come on, gotta be positive. Believe in the power of positivity. Question 1. What is your favourite level from each of the Medieval games, including Medieval Resurrection, if you've played that? I've never actually played Medieval Resurrection. I think that's the PSP game, isn't it? I think it's like supposed to be kind of like a remake of Medieval 1, but no, I've never played it, mate. As for a favourite level from Medieval 1 and 2, from Medieval 1's probably the Asylum. I absolutely love the bloody Asylum. It's bloody crazy. Really difficult level the first time you play it. But yeah, it's like enemies everywhere. It's kind of like Smash TV or Robotron. It's, you know, it's a really bloody action-packed level. I'd say quite difficult, but yeah, big fan of that level. All the bloody lunatics come after you. It's quite bloody funny actually. But yeah, Medieval 1 especially had a lot of good levels. So it's kind of hard to choose, but if I had to choose, I'd probably say the Asylum. As for Medieval 2, trying to think about Medieval 2. I'm probably going to say like the first level from Medieval 2, you know, the museum where you have to like fight the T-Rex and that. I think it was a really, really good level. The music was absolutely fantastic, absolutely loved that level. For me, yeah, probably my favourite level was the first level, the museum. Because that T-Rex fight, even though when I first played it, it was quite tough, I thought. But yeah, still a really, really good level, really enjoyed it. So yeah, I'm going to say the museum. Question 2. Actually, if you have Resurrection, will you be doing a Let's Play of it? Or a Let's Try, as I know you've sort of given up on Let's Plays for now? Now, I'm not really sure about doing a Let's Play, but I'd have to get like a PSP emulator or something to probably play it. I don't really like using, you know, like screen capturing and stuff on my laptop, because I think the microphone on my laptop's quite mediocre. And yeah, I just prefer just recording games with my camera. So yeah, I probably won't be doing a Medieval Resurrection like Let's Play. I might like redo the Medieval games or something at one point, Medieval 1 and 2. Again, it won't be 100% run, I won't be getting every single chalice, but I might just play through the games again. Just for the hell of it, see how much I've improved, see how much I can remember, because I've not actually played the Medieval games since I did the Let's Plays. I should really do a Let's, it'll be like a Let's Replay Medieval 1 and 2. But yeah, I might do that at some point, and see how I've improved. But yeah, probably not Medieval Resurrection, I'm afraid. Well, I'm definitely bringing the Let's Plays back as well. I've kind of found more motivation to do Let's Plays again. So yeah, I definitely will be doing Medieval games again, probably at some point. Question 3. Which do you prefer, long summer days with constant rain, or long winter nights with blizzards? That's a pretty damn interesting question. Probably long winter nights with blizzards. I absolutely love watching the snow outside. You know, it's like a real blizzard, bloody snow everywhere, you can hardly see anything for blue and white. It's in my opinion, absolutely fantastic. Big fan of that. The only thing I don't like about winter is obviously how cold it is. But yeah, definitely like winter nights with like snow and stuff, blizzards and that. I think it's really bloody awesome. Really good to look out the window and see that. And of course, long summer days with constant rain is a bloody pain in the arse. To be honest. So yeah, I definitely prefer long winter nights with blizzards. I just absolutely love watching out the window. I don't know, I just think something about it's like really relaxing, watching like a blizzard. So yeah, definitely go for that. Really interesting question, mate. I don't know why you thought your questions suck. They definitely don't suck, mate, I tell you. Question 4. What all different types of consoles do you have? I only have the PlayStation consoles, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. I don't even have one with Sega Mega Drive anymore, because I've got most of the games on the Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection for the PS3. So the only thing I have now is the PlayStation consoles, and I've still got my DS and my Game Boy Color and stuff, but I hardly ever play, you know, handhelds. So that's really all I play and, you know, collect for is the PlayStation consoles. Question 5. Have you ever been up as far as Caithness? Yeah, I think I went to Caithness probably about 3 or 4 years ago. It's been quite a while. It was when my granny and granddad were still alive. I used to like go for like long runs and things with me and my dad as well. We used to go up to places like Inverness, Caithness. I think I went to a place called Tongue, which I think was right at the top. Yeah, I went to Tongue. So I think that was quite near Caithness, because I think I went to that place. I think I went to Caithness and Tongue on the same journey. And it was quite a long journey. I think I left about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning, got back about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night or something. And obviously we like, stopped on the way to like hotels and that to get like something to eat and things. But yeah, I've not been up that way since my gran and granddad died, because it was kind of their idea to go for like long journeys and that. They used to always love to go for long journeys. So yeah, definitely been near Caithness. I mean, I really like it up there, up in the Highlands. It's pretty damn awesome. So I'm guessing that's where you're from. So yeah, I've been up at Caithness, definitely. Question 6. When you were at school, did you love it, hate it, like it, or think it was okay? I personally hated school. Haha, full of pranks. Both children and teachers. Yeah, school was bloody awful. I really hated school. I was really happy to leave, to be honest. Like you say, it was full of arseholes, to be honest. I mean, for me, teachers always seemed to have like their favourite pupils, and were always like biased towards them, and you know, couldn't really give a damn about anybody else, to be honest. But yeah, I did get on okay with most of my teachers, but the pupils are a bloody pain in the arse, guys. They all had like their little gangs, and they all act tough when they're in their gangs, and then when you approach them face to face, one on one, They're just like little bloody cowards. So yeah, definitely hang around their gangs like one bunch of bloody cowards. So yeah, definitely hated school. Was so happy to leave. College, in my opinion, was a lot better. There's still a few people who are a bit meh, but overall college was definitely a lot better than school. It's kind of like more grown up. There was less like, you know, immaturity and stuff. But yeah, school, I agree mate, school was just bloody awful. I like primary school, but high school, pff, get out. I absolutely hated high school. High school was bloody awful. I'm so sorry that I can't think of more, or that they weren't very good. No, seriously mate, your questions were completely fine. Some really interesting questions, really unique questions. To be honest, yeah, I really enjoyed answering those questions. There was absolutely nothing wrong with them. Yeah, you've got to be more positive mate. But yeah, keep up your good work with your Let's Plays. Really enjoyed them. You know, especially your medieval stuff, and that's bloody awesome. So anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this Q&A as much as I've enjoyed answering them. And I'll probably do one, you know, before the end of the year again. I really like these Q&As. These Q&As are pretty damn awesome. Really enjoy them. So anyway guys, yeah, thank you very much for watching guys, and yeah, I'll catch you all in the next video. See you guys. Thanks for watching.